Have you ever had too many tomatoes? Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Have you ever had too many tomatoes? Look at all these tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, about 12, some 6, 7. My Lord. We're not gonna be cooking them all tonight, but I've been watching on TikTok. All the TikTokers, they got some like, it's like dun, 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 dun. It's a pasta. I'm gonna take a bunch of the cherries, the smallies. I got a blue million of these. So it looks like in the video they just chop them up, throw them in a pan, get some water boiling, and throw some basil. Side note, check this out. Fresh basil out the garden. So this is almost like freshness, like a fresh meal gonna be made here. Hit it with a linguine just to be different. So that's the gist of it. Oh, and then bonus, I'm live streaming this one again. Just throwing it out there, trying something new. So if you want to go back and watch the behind the scenes, there could be some bloopers. I might be acting crazy. You never know. Because I got to edit it out, and this will probably come out in a couple weeks. But I don't know why I'm telling you now, because this one's going to be out there first, and then maybe when you watch this one, you can look out for the next one. Do what you wish. I'll leave it up to you. All right, so let's see if we can get through these. I got 2, I don't know what you would call them. They're like strawberry containers. Let's just say there's 2 bushels of tomatoes, so there's a lot. Could that be my thumbnail? See if I can make this a little smaller. Come down like this. Like grimacing. Maybe that'll work. Okay, all right. Oh, one little thing I gotta show you. One little thing. Look at this watermelon. Oh my, it's like 20 pounds. Found a man in the neighborhood selling them. 10 smackaroonies. Was a little expensive, but it's huge. I forgot what it's called, but seeded Jubilee. It's bigger than my head. So hopefully this is a good tasting one. I just filled up this water pot. So I'm gonna be boiling. We're doing linguine. I don't remember if I told you. Put a generous amount of salt in there. And to wash these, I think I'm just gonna pour them in here. I need to get his little greenness off and just wash them that way. Feels like it's a little easier. Yeah, this one looks like he didn't make it. Get him out of there. Just get a nice rinsey. Wash all them squirrel germs off these tomatoes. All right, and I need to turn my water on. The first step, get your pasta water boiling. All right, I got that salted down nicely. Here's our tomatoes. Oh God, that just dripped water all over me. Ugh. Here's our tomatoes. I think this is enough, but I didn't look at many recipes. I probably should have. But basically, it just looks like they get that pan going. They cut these in half, throw the tomatoes in there, olive oil, salt, pepper. I think garlic will be good in there. And then with your pasta over there, they just make it and throw a little bit of the pasta water in there, throw spaghetti in there, throw the basil, just whip it. So I think it's gonna be an easy one. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. Wow. So this will definitely get done by 9:30. I like making 30-minute meals. And basil, I think I can get away with just 1 sprig. This thing got away from me. It's pretty tall out there. It was like almost 3 foot. 3 foot or 3 foot? All right. Anyways, let's slice some tomatoes. You've made it this far. What are you doing? Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so I got all these cherry tomatoes. I think I'm just gonna give them just a rough chop. Just like cut them in half, cut them in half, cut them in half. Something like that. I'm just gonna do them all. And I'll get back to you. Cranked up some oil. This is the pan I'm using. That's the pot of water. Got the water at almost high. Pans I got it sick. I'm gonna go and throw ahead my linguine in there now. I'm not gonna do the whole pound of rooney. I guess I'll do about half the box. I don't know. whatever that is. Good thing you don't got smell-o-vision in here, because something's up with my burner. Something stank over there. All right, would you like to see my beautiful tomatoes? Look how many there are. Wow, that's nice, ain't it? Slice them all up. We're gonna throw them in the skillet. I got a little olive oil. Probably could use a little more. A little squirt, squirt. I got them at a 6. I can pull this back up. I got the burner at about a 6. I just threw some more olive oil in there. I think it's time to get these tomatoes going. The pasta's almost boiling. Yeah. Looks like that pasta's about boiling. And you know, wooden spoon gang, team wooden spoon, for life, baby, for life. All right, got that pan heated up. Let's throw in some of these tomatoes. Ooh, a little bit of a sizzle action, huh? Okay. Uh-oh, we lost one. That looks good. That looks about how like they when I watch them TikToks, because the pan's usually like all the way full. Nice. I was worried that I used too many. That's looking good, actually. Okay. Let's hit it with some olive oil. It's hard to go wrong with olive oil. I got a little bit of Italian herb grinder. Let's go ahead and let's hit them with that. Little herb grinder. Choom, 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 choom. I think it's gonna be good. This gonna be good. All right. So just gonna get some of that grinder on there and get those nice. That's good to me. Let's just hit them with some salt and pepper. Salt, 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 salt. Actually, that's the pepper, pepper, pepper. Pepper, pepper, pepper. And we're gonna salt it. Might have been a little heavy-handed on the seasoning. Okay. Linguini's looking good. Starting to boil. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. Ouch, that water just burnt me. That hurt. A little shake action. All right. You couldn't find me, could you? All right, so got the tomatoes in the pan. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Pasta's boiling, so what is that? People like to eat al dente. It's usually like 8 to 10 minutes. So 9:09. Ooh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it before 30 minutes. So next steps. I need to rinse this out. I washed my tomatoes in it, so I'm gonna strain my pasta in that. Let's wash some basil. Almost forgot garlic. Garlic, you always need garlic. All right, so I'm gonna bust open a couple garlic cloves real quick. Now, I don't know what your opinion is on this, but peeling garlic in a hot kitchen and getting stressed out because you forgot to get the garlic, and then the garlic won't peel very well, that's gotta be at least layer 2 of Dante's Inferno, if you ask me. But anyways, let's get this garlic party started. Got about 5 cloves. Little 5 clovies over here. Let me zoom in. Just gonna give them a rough chop, a little rough chop. And I'm gonna throw them in there with those tomatoes. If I was smart, I would have prepped this beforehand. But you know, some things slip the noggin. I'm not gonna get too crazy. I probably could have done more garlic, but this head of garlic is, I don't like this one. It's like, I thought it was a big bulb, but all the little nodules of the cloves are small. And they got a lot of wrapper on it. It annoys me. All right, so these been sizzling over here in some olive oil. They're starting to get their own little juice. I don't know if I'm supposed to tap them out a little bit and kind of like smush them a little, or if they're just gonna, oh wow, that squirted out everywhere. That was scary. All right, I'll leave them alone for now. And my linguine, it should be about done. We're at 9:14. Ow, burned myself again. I threw it in maybe like 9:07, 9:08. So that's about done. Let me get this garlic in here. Decent amount of garlic. I wish I would have done 6 cloves, but we're already in the gumption of things, you know. That's decent. Now hit them a little more salt. I don't know. There we go. A little more pepper just for posterity. Since I spun them around a little bit, we'll do a little more spice. I mean, I like my stuff seasoned up. Okay. All right, now we gotta move quick because still gotta throw the basil in, a little bit of pasta water, Let's test this out. Are we done over here? Oh gosh. Get in there. Let's test this out. That's about done. All right, so now I gotta move quick. Pasta's done. Pasta is done. I think I'm just gonna use, I'll do the taller sprig. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I'm counting it. It's like 10. It's got smaller leaves, but I'll get the rest of them off. I'm gonna wash these basils up. I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in. All right, I got 10 basil leaves going in over there. I'm just gonna throw them in real quick. Hang on, moving too quick. All right, so I think I'm gonna pour a little water off first so I remember it. I'm a dodo bird, you know. Oh my God, here we go. All right, let's pour nice and tall and strong. All right, got that. I poured a little bit of pasta water in there. Now the pasta's coming out here. So the basil looks a little wilty. Wonder if I should have added, not at this point. This is looking a little hot. The heat got to it. All right. Now pasta going in. I think that's how they do it on TikTok. Pasta goes in. And just give it a good swirl, like a generous swirl. I don't know if it's supposed to cook down a little further. Probably should have looked up a recipe, like a normal person might have done. Looks like the temperature's dropped. Let me turn it up a little bit. I mean, what's a little more olive oil, you know? A little olive oil never hurt nobody. So I think that's about it. That's about done. So I don't know if it soaks up the water or if I didn't put enough. But I'm gonna let this come together for a little bit. And let me grab some Parmesan cheese. So it's still over there cooking a little bit. Maybe I should turn it down. I'm getting worried. Turn it down to about a 2. I've got pasta water in there, the pasta, all the tomatoes are in there. Let's find us some Parmesan cheese. That'll be a good topper. My hair is, almost looking like Mario. It's me, Mario. I don't know if I got any fresh Parmesan or not. We're going old school then. I've got little shaky shakes. I don't think I have any regular Parmesan. Let's plate it up. That's how I'm serving it. Get some tomatoes in there. I probably could have put more basil because it looks like the basil kind of disintegrated a little bit. Throw a couple of extra tomatoes in there. About dropped it. What do you think? Well, that was pretty easy. We just had to saute down those tomatoes, threw in some garlic, some basil. We had the pasta boiling. I put a little bit of water in there. Yeah, made in 9:22. This is a 20-minute meal, really. All right. I don't think I have any fresh Parmesan, so I'm gonna put some of this shaky stuff on it. Let's give it a taste. Let's see if this was worth it or not. You know. This is how it's looking. I just put the shaky cheese on it. And as per usual, I always try to taste it with you guys, let you know if it was a fail, if it was good, if I loved it, if I would make it again. Let's give it a shot. First I'm gonna taste it just straight noodles, just to see if it got the tomato flavor or the basil off it. I gotta taste a little tomato, a little basil. Okay. Let's get it with a basil and a tomato hit. Tomato, the basil in there, tomato on top. See that, guys? Wow. This is actually really good. So you gotta get a tomato in the bite. You gotta get a tomato and preferably a little basil. Next time I would add more basil. I added 10 leaves. Oh God. I added 10 leaves this time. I probably would add more, or you could chop them up. Wow. I'm loving this. This is good. Usually not the biggest tomato head, but I'm loving this. I'm gonna give it a 9.4. Could have done a little more fresh cheese, would be topped it up, and more tomatoes and more basil. Wow. Well, that's gonna do it for me, guys. It was a quick one, little whippy. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope y'all are eating good. I'll see y'all later. Bye.